Mike Mallett here from DirtTrackDigest.com, joined by my good friend Anthony Knighten, and nice to be back on the camera here. It's been a while since we've had a chance to do this, but if you've been on Dirt Track Digest here the last week or so, you've noticed some new sponsorship up in the top right corner, some new big banner ads, and that's our friends at Hytorc of New York, and that's my good friend Anthony here. Anthony and I have been friends. We've been friends a long time, man. 20 plus years. I mean, we're going way back. So, Anthony, first off, I gotta say, man, it is great to have you and Hytorc of New York on Dirt Track Digest.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long story to get here. I can't believe we're here. Me and Mike are sitting here fireside in beautiful...
We're like FDR right now, fireside chat.
Fireside in beautiful Marathon, New York. I'm originally from New Egypt, New Jersey. Used to race Flemington Enduros and street stocks in New Egypt. Found my way working to Indianapolis, working for Tony Stewart on a sprint car program, and moved to IndyCar and my own team, and found myself getting out of IndyCar into the industrial sector. And I had the opportunity to move from Indianapolis to upstate New York in 2020, the second week of lockdown. My buddy here was my roommate. I was staying with Mike in Brewerton there, and it's been a long road.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're here now. We're here in New York, and it's funny. You and I met at a racetrack, and we always say at Dirt Track Digest, we want to racing people involved in what we do. And you kind of highlighted, your kind of career there. But you and I met at a TQ indoor race in Atlantic City. You were crewing for Jeff Hetzler, but that kind of, shows the history of where you come from. You mentioned, the New Egypt racing and some of the different things. I mean, you and I have teamed up in the past. I know I helped you out when you were out at Knoxville with Darren Clayton, and I mean, that was a heck of a run there, and rookie of the race and all of that. So you're a racing guy, obviously you love racing and are here in New York, and now you're really realizing where the good racing is. Like Indiana, it's okay, but come on, New York's where it's at.
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. I grew up, New Egypt, watching Pouch and Bright Bill and that whole scene there. Moving to Indy, I kind of lost track of the modified scene, and now I'm back in the middle of it and supporting it. Never thought I'd be where I'm at as far as a sponsor. I've done a lot of sales and marketing stuff through the motorsports throughout the years. At some point, I was launching T-shirts into the crowd for one of my old sponsors. Back in the day for the indoor races with Salmons, I was that guy on the track presenting the trophies and stuff. So I've been on every side of motorsports that there is. Thought I was done working on race cars for a while, especially sprint cars, from moving to upstate New York. And last year I found myself standing in victory lane with Larry White at Brewerton. First time working with him, as helping him out with some car stuff. So it's been wild. It's been a trip.
So let's get more into now what you do here with Hytorc of New York. People at home, are probably watching like, okay, what is this Hytorc thing? I see it all over the place. They see the advertisements on Dirt Track Digest and the various services and things you offer. Let's go layman's terms first. For the average person that may need your tools and your equipment, and then we can get into the more technical side for the people that are really know what they're doing. Okay, so explain to someone like me that's maybe new or maybe into the construction world or in the business world that may need something that you do.
All right, so Hytorc invented the hydraulic torque wrench over 50 years ago, and they've been kind of the Ferrari of torque and tensioning.
So they're big now. Let's use a New York reference.
There you go. There you go. Yep. So instead of having a manual torque wrench where you're using your body and effort to either break free or torque to spec a fastener, our stuff's powered. There's no effort by the operator to either break free or torque right to spec any fastener, nut, bolt, what have you. We also do the manual torque wrenches as well. A big part of that is the calibration. We have the van. We have a worldwide fleet of vans that come out right on site and do your annual torque wrench calibration. If you're a tire shop, truck shop, anything like that, we come to you. You're not shipping stuff out for any of that. So logistically, it's nice for the clients. And we're kind of a one-stop shop for all torque, tensioning, and industrial bolting needs. So sockets, manual clickers, air, battery, hydraulic-powered torque equipment. outside of renting and selling equipment, we do a lot of engineering and process improvement. So if you have something that's leaking, getting out of alignment, I come out, do a survey, figure out what we're doing as far as assembling that application, and then we'll try to do root cause analysis to find out if we can implement a better procedure, and maybe do some tool selection as well.
Now, you said you're from Marathon here. You obviously live here in the country in Marathon, but New York is where it's at. So anywhere in the state of New York, you're willing to travel. I know you're like me. You're on the road every day, all week long, trying to meet the needs of your customers.
Yeah, that's the one thing about us. I have 60,000 miles a year. I cover personally in a vehicle. We're kind of loaded for bear between all the torque and bolting equipment for rental and what have you in our vehicles. So whether you're in Dunkirk, Buffalo, or Plattsburgh, Champlain, we are there within hours sometimes of a call. Some of our big clients, they'll need a socket, an impact socket for, an outage in a hurry, and we have it there within hours. So we have a pretty incredible inventory, both mobile, shop-based, as well as our world headquarters in North Jersey. So it's a pretty experience to see the reactions from some of our clients when we walk through Fire for them, and they're amazed we do what we do for them.
So if you're looking for products, the Hytorc brand and things that you guys do, tools, equipment, service, all that, where can we go to find out information about that?
All right, so the easiest is going to be our website, hytorc.com, hytorc.com, and then all of our social media stuff as well, which our handle for whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram is at HYTORCNY, Hytorc New York. You're going to see a lot of our equipment on different applications, probably similar to what you have there at your place of work or wherever your place of business. And call us personally. We come out and do a full survey of your applications and figure out what is the best tool selection as well as procedure.
Now, if folks want to get a chance to meet you and chat with you and talk with you, I know a couple weeks we're going to be at the Syracuse Motorsports Expo at the New York State Fairgrounds. You're going to have a booth there, and what are you going to do there, and how can folks get in touch with you there?
Yeah, so that opportunity, I can't wait for trade show season here. We're going to have our new display stand set up. We will have a truck wheel on one side of our display, and we will have a big pipe flange on the other with a lot of our equipment on both applications. That's the biggest thing, is the diversity of what we cover. We cover every industry from manufacturing to wind, power generation, trucking, mining, you name it. So it's going to be cool for the guys to come by, see a physical application there, and actually torque some wheel studs and stuff to 500 foot-pounds or pipe flange to 500-600 foot-pounds with either pressing a button or pulling a trigger. And a lot of people have never seen this equipment before, and it's been around for 50 years. So people definitely are impressed when they see it for the first time, and they don't believe some of it sometimes, that they're doing what they're doing with no effort.
So we got the business side of things out of the way. I got to ask you, from a personal note, aren't you happy you live in big block modified country now? Because, where else would you rather be?
Yeah, it was, I moved here from Pittsboro, Indiana. We had our forever home in Pittsboro. They're just west of Indy. I was still doing fly-in work for IndyCar as a tire changer, rear-end mechanic, and fueler. And I told people all the time, man, I missed East Coast modifieds. I miss Grandview, New Egypt, all that. Grandview is one of my favorite tracks to watch anything. You could race a wheelbarrow there. It'd be great. So being here is, I can't believe we're here, for one. And then at least I get to play again. Like I said, I met Larry White accidentally twice last year doing sales calls. And he kind of conned me into working with him on a sprint car program at the end of last year, and we were fast out of the box together, so it was pretty cool. Which he's fast than anything to begin with. I don't know what I did, but no, it's cool to get out and play and meet people, and that's been the biggest thing, is meeting people, making friends. Honestly, Mike here was probably the first person I called when I figured out we were going to move to upstate New York, and this was a whirlwind, move. moving halfway across the country, and then to find out we were going to have to do it during lockdown. I think we were the only people that moved into New York State during 2020, so it was wild. But no, we are right where we belong. We got Thunder Mountain right down the street here. It's a pretty cool place. And again, traveling all over the state every week like I do, definitely get to stop by and look at other tracks.
Well, Anthony, first off, I got to say thank you, man, for being on board with us here at Dirt Track Digest. We appreciate his support. Of course, we appreciate all our great sponsors that make us be able to do what we do. So if there's anything that Hytorc New York can do for you, be sure to check it out. Again, you can catch the links right on there. I mean, the big ads all over Dirt Track Digest. Just click on one of those links. It'll take you to Anthony's page on the Hytorc.com website, and he'll be able to take care of you. So, Anthony, again, thanks a lot. And for Anthony, I'm Mike Mallett. Thanks for watching. And, hey, stay tuned to Dirt Track Digest. We got some Speed Week stuff and a whole lot of action coming to you here in the next week or so.